And Brunhilde does retain the lightning damage. That is inherent to Brunhilde.
Alive.
Schlick.
So we're on the road to Viridian City?
Going off to see the wizard.
Something like that. Let's see. I suppose we should probably get the map.
Shall we play Lavender Town as the audio? Bum, 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 bum,
You
bum.
never know. I might have something very special planned for that.
Ooh. That's when all of us die and become ghosts.
If we get DMCA'd enough, people will know who we are.
You know that D&D group
Hey, if
that
we
got...
use the right cover of Lavender,
Yeah, we'll get it.
You know that D&D group that's just trying to get as many active lawsuits as possible?
Yeah, we're on top of it.
Should change our name to, what is it, Trademark Board?
Oh.
Dragons of the Trademark?
Dragons of the Trademark.
So we hoard them lawsuits, them copyrights.
Oh boy.
That was good Wendy's.
Mm-hmm.
That was. Good call.
I've been craving. I wanted that bourbon bacon burger.
No more.
Wasn't on there. Oh, dude, I bought so many of those, dude. I don't know what they were delicious.
If you listen, bring it back.
We were going this way, yeah.
Yeah, we're going to.
Redmayne Redoubt.
I think so.
We were heading up. Correct.
Cultists, right?
The
Possible cultists in there. That was the word.
I think so.
I believe they're cultists, yes.
Something like that.
Or undead.
I don't
Undead
think
was
they're
over
undead
here.
yet. Yeah, the undead
Should
were over
just-
there.
I mean,
there.
to be fair, there's undead.
We could go there, yeah. We could go for the undead
You know,
peeps.
honestly, if you just kill something, it'd be, well, no, that'd be unalive. Are we undead? I think we're undead.
I thought you would gel well with that one.
Just
Gel,
hit. Just
gel
hit.
mold.
I get
I
it.
think
Yeah.
you would mold well with that.
Yeah.
All right.
Mesh well.
Oh.
All right. Well, welcome back to Dungeons That Drag On. I am your humble DN, and you guys were leaving the city
We're
last
leaving,
time. We left off, prepared to go see the wide wonders of the world and probably get yourselves killed, right? Something like that.
Sounds about right.
Well, if we don't die on the way doing it, you know, are we really doing it wrong?
You know,
Go big or go
that's
home.
right, exactly.
If you don't make it to heaven or hell, you know, that's not like I said, no. Depending on what you want to do, that could be home.
You don't want to go visit the big dragon cave in the sky yet?
I'll make one later.
Great. Now I have visions of
Bond,
Tink trying
that's
to take over what
That's
floating
what
I'm
it
gonna,
was.
I'm gonna make Valhalla, yeah. I'm gonna make the Valhalla for kobolds.
Bond was where the alchemist guy died. He
Yeah.
was there last year.
Okay, so we're heading on our way to,
Yeah. So where did you guys decide? Yeah. That you
I believe we're heading straight to Redmayne.
Redmayne Redoubt.
Yeah,
Okay.
I believe we're heading straight there.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Were we taking the cart?
Yeah, let's take
Yes.
the
As far as names are great with me. As far as
car. Vago
our-
brand?
Vago brand.
Mhm.
She was making more bitcoins.
Yes,
This is
she
true.
will.
This is true.
What's her
Which will,
progress?
when you guys leave, she will be done with them because you guys waited the week that you were
Nice.
All right.
supposed to for her to be ready for that.
How many are completed?
With that time, she will have completed 10.
Oh, nice. Okay.
That's
10
solid.
more.
That's solid.
Taking care of business. New trademark.
Gosh. All right, so you guys meet up with Vagelbrand. She hands you guys a pouch full of the newly minted bitcoins.
We
And
had given 2 of ours away. So if we all
Yes.
4 want to have them, we'll have 8 extra.
oh yeah, because you forced one on Galen.
Yeah, we have 12 people.
Yes.
We have 12 people listed, but
Okay.
we're listed as well.
Okay.
so-
He took it
He did
somewhat willingly.
something like that. Yeah.
It's in his possession. That's the big thing.
Did you want a coin this time?
I would like a coin.
No, I mean, do you want to give the coins out this time? I gave
Do I want
I
to?
gave the first batch out. Did you?
No, you don't want me to have the coins.
Okay. Did you want a coin this time? Okay. Did my coin?
I'll take an extra one just in case.
Okay, so you'll have 2, and then okay, so I'll have 7 coins to give,
Sounds
and
good.
then everyone's got theirs back, so it should be solid there.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
And if you ever need a list, it's on the back of my sheet.
Okay.
It's very.
You guys meet up with Vagobrand and the kobolds, and
Redmayne Redoubt.
Approximately what travel time would that be?
let's see.
From the north gate. Looks like we have to go around Mistwatch.
If you want to stay on the road, yeah.
We can go off road with the cart.
I mean, you can try. It'll be slow going. I don't know why I completely forgot to put
A bridge.
a road there.
Marker.
Yeah, it'll be fine. Yeah.
Something to show scale.
Yeah,
One of these is about a half of what are your tick marks.
So it take you 2 days to travel to get to Redmayne Redoubt.
Okay. And that would be on road.
On the road, yeah.
Okay.
There's a road from Mistwatch that connects over to the northern gate. That is roundabouts where you guys were initially ran into Rexidian.
Okay.
and his band of merry men who are mostly dead now. And
Not our fault.
so there is a lesser used road. It's kind of fallen into disrepair between the road off of Mistwatch into Redmayne Redoubt.
Okay.
Just because Redmayne Redoubt has been out of the control of Allendrill for some period of time, so those roads haven't been maintained. All that kind of.
Okay.
We've
So-
tasked Rexidi and his crew to keep Mistwatch.
Yes, yeah. You after you guys rescued Oogie at the carnival, you guys asked them to keep watch over Mistwatch and to especially keep an eye on the mirror that you guys found deep in what was the remains of the dungeons of Mistwatch, which was also where you found the Toad King, Framastrian.
That's right. How is the surrounding area that when we pass by Mistwatch? Is it
When you're passing by Mistwatch, the mist has faded to a more normal level for what you would expect, given the hills and the closeness to the ocean and everything. There is still some mist and stuff through there. However, it is not as insidious as it was when Thafranar was essentially being used as a magical battery to fuel that regional effect.
Okay. That's
So
cool.
yeah, it's and there's none of the weird kind of Feywildish landscape popping up, and kind of the weird trees and strange animals, things like that. It's much more normal.
Okay. I like that. So on our journey up, I will inform the crew of conversation I had with Ralph regarding the temple that we went to, or burial site
Yeah, Fronicos.
in front of Kos, and that there could be more places like this
In terms of big bad scary guys,
in terms of time flowing differently,
the wibbly wobblies,
wibbly wobblies.
like just randomly, or specific places, or
Unknown.
just more things that popped up, kind of like that.
That he's aware of, yes.
Okay. Are we heading into any?
He advised not to,
No,
for
but
our
are-
safety,
But do we know where they are?
but to
And
be
how do we know?
aware
That they exist.
they do.
Oh, okay.
Okay, let's do it. Redmayne Redoubt is a fort, a town, a city. What's the layout?
Redmayne Redoubt is So there's various like small fortresses,
Yeah.
like Mistwatch Keep and things like that, scattered around. Redmayne Redoubt is a proper stronghold.
Okay.
So it's much bigger than any of the forts that you guys have encountered. It's going to be much more heavily defended.
All right.
And things like that. Lots of walls.
The last intel that we had on Redmayne's readout was
This fellow cultists. I thought.
Cultists?
Yeah, I think had
Okay.
taken it, and they
Yeah.
want that. The Ellinger wants the position of Redmayne
Yeah.
Redoubt in place. So
Yeah,
I think it's
given that it is its position within the mountains, it is a stronghold that is ideal to defend. And there's really only one road that kind of goes there, and so direct assault on it is very hard.
I'll tell the group I have no reservations killing cultists.
same here. They chose their side.
I don't either.
We look at Tink.
What kind of cultists?
I believe it's the
According to
cult of the
walks, I
worm-
think,
the
right?
walks.
Is what we were.
Oh yeah, no, that's fine.
Do you have reservations about any in particular?
I just I just don't try to discriminate. You know?
He's just particularly fond of baby cultists. They taste better.
Do we have any intel on any other like avenues to take to get into the readout?
I just know the one road.
Give
that.
me a street check from
History.
your research in the Grand Library.
What do you think we should do with this?
Well, I mean, I could look at tunnels and stuff like that. I
That's a
could-
26.
You're our,
26,
you're
okay.
our resident
Um,
storm, the
There
guys.
is one gate into Redmayne Redoubt. However, there are a couple of drainage channels that may potentially be of use to, from kind of some of the site maps and things that you kind of ran across, some historical references and a few battles and things like that. It mentioned those specifically as points that have been assaulted before. Those have been reinforced, like iron bars and things like that, but are still, because they are necessary outlets, may still be a weak point where one could potentially infiltrate. Maybe not assault it directly from there anymore, but something a little more subtle may find its way through one of those cracks.
So I relay that to the group. Based on my studies, I know that there are other points into the readout.
I was ready to jump head first into a sewer to kill a tentacle monster, so I have no problem with this.
Sounds like a perfect plan.
Let's do it.
What's the? Are we at?
No, we're
you
on
You guys
our
are still
trip.
traveling there.
What's like the environment? So like an overhang is, because it looks like it's on the map. It shows like it's in some mountains.
It is.
So is there an overlook?
You mean something nearby that's tall enough to
Look into
jump?
it.
Okay.
Not necessarily jump in.
Okay.
No.
Wasn't
Just
sure
to
exactly
get a
where you're
better
going.
look.
May have pockets.
It might have pockets.
Mountain buckets.
There
There's
are a
always
couple
pockets.
of peaks around it where you could get a little bit of a view in there, but Redmayne Redoubt is built so like you can't get assaults from. I mean flying things you can't do a whole lot about, but
Yeah,
it was designed in such a way that it wouldn't be easy to assault it from a nearby peak. But you could potentially
First thing I
get some
noticed,
extra
too.
information
I got my
from
bird right there,
from traversing
His
those
new
peaks.
bird.
It's definitely not out of the question.
When did you get a pet?
Oh, the couple, technically 3 weeks since we took an extra week over there. Speaking of that though, since I had a whole week to do business,
Yes.
how are you, I mean, like, if we're going by the book, I could definitely do, like,
Business.
2 levels in a week of
I think you definitely
containers.
could. Yeah, with the downtime that you
Yeah.
have, I don't think that's out of the question.
Just battle commands.
And if that's the case, I could absolutely use, fuck, I wrote its name down, I already forgot it.
You went with
Birdie boy could go scout it for us. He can relay us
that
information.
is an option, and you went with a hawk, right?
It's a raven, but
A
yeah.
raven. Okay.
Same stats.
Oh, okay.
Was it Azeroth, Metreon, or Synthos? What was the name?
Mm-hmm.
I think it was Edgar.
So you went with a.
Was it Simone? Was it
I
Raven
went
you
with
went with?
here, I'll tell you for certain. I'm pretty fucking sure I went for.
It was something along the names of the name, either Edgar or Alan or Poe or
Oh
something
boy,
like that.
gosh.
Yeah, I went with the hawk.
That was
The Hawk
Baltimore.
Hawk, Well, you want it to be skinned as a raven?
Yeah, basically.
Okay, gotcha.
Just for flavor text.
I can
Sure,
help you with that.
absolutely.
Oh no!
Slaughter is the name of it.
Oh, we're so close.
So, you've noticed with your experience with the Trial of Thorns, that has actually had an effect on your companion. He's now a blood raven.
Oh, well, goddamn.
I could have helped out with that.
Functionally, for the moment, the stats and everything remain the same.
Okay.
However, you do notice there is a little more aggression out of your companion, and the pinions of your friend now have a deep crimson on the outer edge.
Fancy, man.
I'm kind of down to just storm it, but if you guys have a better way in,
I think we should go there. If you know an easy access way that we can go in without a lot of attention, I think that'd be best. But I think we should spend at least one night watching and monitoring if there's any type of patrols or what we're actually dealing with, because I don't want to be running in headfirst into another tentacle skeleton guy again.
that's
I didn't like
good
that.
call.
I agree.
From my studies, the redoubt is built for fortification. There's one road in. We're sitting ducks if we storm the front.
That can't be that many, right?
Well, it's a fort. I mean, if they took it over from guards, they had to have probably overran them. I can't imagine cultists could take down guards pretty easily, so they probably have to outnumber them in some way. So there's probably a lot of them in there, or maybe still holding it. Or maybe there's something big that helped them take over from the guards. I'm just saying I don't want to run into another tentacle and
A giant skelly belly.
a giant skelly belly. I didn't like being unconscious.
As far as the guards and things like that go, you guys would know it would be more likely that Redmayne Redoubt was simply undermanned or not manned at all during this period of time, because this was before Alundra found itself in the predicament that it's currently in. So some of these forts and things that you've run across have been let to go into a little bit of disrepair because they were no longer necessary, because they're in a time of relative peace. So the cultists entrenching themselves in Redmayne Redoubt may not have been as difficult as you might be thinking.
I leave it to the group to decide.
I think scouting it, at least for just to get a general idea before we do anything too hasty.
Okay.
It's a good plan.
Don't be hasty.
We could definitely take some squatters though. Look at that, yeah. I mean, yeah, following you guys' lead on this, I'm not that good, so.
I think it would be best to have Vagobrand and the cart stay out of sight.
Yeah,
Yes.
oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm
as
guessing
Probably off the main road.
We took the cart and then walk in to a nearby area.
Okay. Sounds good to me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right, I'm falling behind.
All right. So it does take you guys a couple of days to get
Yeah.
there. So I am.
During that travel time, I'm just going to be crafting improvised weapons.
Okay. Go ahead or did you already roll those?
I rolled them, yeah.
Okay. So you already know
Yeah.
what shenanigans you're preparing for me. Okay. Does anybody else have any downtime things they're doing on the cart?
Throughout the days, you guys just see me come back with several nests of bees.
Not the bees.
It's been a while since I've had exhaustion. I'm assuming that's long gone, yes?
Yeah, you've had several rests, and you've had a week's worth of rests since your exhaustion, so you're fine.
Yeah.
And then just for note as well, I'll be working on the Leathertooth Vial.
Okay, gotcha. All right. So, yeah. About 5 o'clock in the evening on the second day, you guys have approached Redmayne Redoubt. Close enough where you can see it, but I think the cart hasn't been noticed yet. You kind of help Faco Brand stash it off in some of the surrounding woods, so it's not immediately apparent. How do you wish to proceed?
Should we continue now or wait till first light?
I don't know. That's you guys.
I think
Not my
it's 5
expertise.
p.m.
I did.
Isn't it still light?
Yeah, but depending on how far the trip is.
Ah. Well, why don't you send your little
Let's see what slaughter I can do. No, I'll
slaughter it?
Okay.
slaughter. Slaughter.
Slaughter all.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's
not-
close enough.
It's not right.
Oh, shit. There's going to be confusion later. I know it.
Let's see what's happening there. And then if we can get closer, then we can, and hopefully get on top of some type of things we can see over the walls.
Yeah, so while birds flying, we can start maneuvering.
Yep.
Sounds good.
I'm gonna go stealthily.
I'm not going in front, so I'm in
Yeah,
back.
I'm gonna fall back with you because I'm not stealthy. So.
I'm really stealthily.
So
Nice.
I can see for up to a mile.
Wow.
Do I see anything like with clear vision? Do I see anything? This is
Oh yeah, he's making
not
Oh,
anywhere near close.
No, yeah, you guys
Super
are
cool,
within,
man.
of the cube. So, yeah,
His
you'd be
eyes
able to
just
see
Like it.
on the walls there are patrols of armored cultists. So they, some of them are in leather, some of them have heavy armor, and then they've got the instead of the robes, they're wearing like tabards, similar to the temple guards, but these are in familiar blue shade with the symbol of the worm that walks on the chest. And you can see them kind of patrolling in groups of 3 around the top, and just from kind of studying it for a little
Pleasure.
bit, you think right now there's probably about 5 groups of these going around the top. Other than that, it would be, because of the height of the walls and the angle, it would be a little harder to determine too much more than that.
Now, do with the raven going over it.
Yes.
Obviously, I can use my perception through him, right? That's what this whole thing said here. Oops.
Let me look at that, because this is not
Oh,
a...
that's well within 5 feet of your companion.
yeah, okay. Because this is, let's see. Because this
Comfortable
is...
sharing information about what it notices.
Because this is different than a familiar.
Oh, he only has 2 feet, and the raven's got like 2 claws. I mean, it's within 5. It's
Yeah.
got to be, you know.
Got it.
If he's painting his raven, he's pretty familiar with it.
Oh boy.
As we go, I'll be like, I got a new hammer, guys.
bond strength 400.
Interesting.
It's got the Forge Father symbol on it. So.
Do you know what it does?
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
so, yeah, you have to be within...
It's a war hammer.
Ooh.
Oh,
Yeah.
special naked forges.
With it being your... It has to be intelligent
Maybe,
enough
but I'll
to-
probably just use the
Share
shade stuff.
information.
in some way, maybe not words, although it is a raven, so it might be able to at some point do simple words. But
I have been speaking to it in giant this whole time as much as I can.
it's true.
So
Yeah.
that's gonna be a
So it'll be
while.
simple word. It'll be simple words in giant.
Yeah.
You guys are just gonna hear a raven just making avalanche noises. And
Nice.
it's gonna be. You can. I mean, you could potentially use that as a distraction. I guess.
Hell yeah. I don't think Slaughter is gonna be any help.
What did it see?
It has a hard time talking to me so far, so maybe in the
It's-
future it will.
I was wondering how you could speak bird.
I was hoping it would draw something on the floor or something, but
Yeah. Well, let me double check.
Okay.
Oh, and then before I get off the subject, while I was looking at the castle, does, goddamn, my
Yes.
brain,
Does the passive effect of Coward's Bane just always present when I'm holding it? Because it's +3 passive perception on hidden creatures.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
So as long as you're holding it.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have a hard time not
That's
holding
better.
it.
The advantage. Yeah.
He'll just
Like
melt.
white knuckle.
Melts you.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, as long as you're as long as you're attuned to it. Yeah.
Okay.
So once Brunhilde, if you decide to merge something else with Brunhilde, kicks that out, you will no longer be attuned to Coward's Bane. You can, if you have the available attunement slots, you can still re-attune. Yeah, but
Big boy.
for the
I see that. How?
purposes
I
of
see
how
everything.
Brunhilde functions, it's one attunement because it basically merges the weapons.
Understood.
Tink, what are your thoughts?
I still want to get some type of overview, so that way we can see what we're dealing with.
I can follow you.
I don't want to become a bird, no.
As we get closer, we'll.
Oh, and you stealthed up, right? I probably don't even know where you are. There's no way I'm perceiving you.
Right now,
Where'd he
communication's gonna be a
go?
little hard. It's rocking an intelligence of -3, so
Gotcha. No worries.
but you're working on it.
I am stealthily going any type of path that I can see towards like some overview so I can see above the walls.
Okay,
It's still enough distance to keep me covered.
Okay, so you're trying to make your way towards one of the peaks.
Yes.
Okay.
It's a 28 stealth check.
Okay, you
Oh my god.
you feel pretty good. Although you feel Tonar's eyes linger
Can't hit that
just a
number.
little too long
Yeah.
before you make your way into the woods. 'Cause he's a creeper.
And he painted his bird, so
He did paint his
Yeah, no,
yeah. So with that, you do manage to kind of keep an eye out for wildlife and things like that. Manage to gingerly step around, fox den. You don't disturb any birds, and you make your way up to a nearby peak to see what you can see. You can go ahead and give me a perception check from the peak to see what information you can gather about the interior Redmayne Redoubt.
6 plus 7. That's going to be a dirty 20.
Dirty 20, okay. So from the peak where you are, you're definitely out of bow shot, but you can see fairly well into the keep. It has, of course, the high walls, and in the center of Redmayne Redoubt is, well, not quite the center, kind of towards the back center, is the keep, which is made up of 4 large cylindrical towers that rise for, the walls are probably about 30 feet high. The towers go above those for like another 60 feet. And looking into from what you can see of the courtyard, the angle's a little hard, so you can't see the entire courtyard, but what you can see is a training area that looks pretty well used. You can see kind of groups of cultists going through various like battle forms. There's a group of mages kind of doing target practice, things like that. There's a whole row of archers that are doing their thing. You count probably about 30 people just in the training yard.
What are the walls made out of?
The walls, as far as you can see from here, appear to be made out of stone.
Okay, and that's the outer walls?
Yes.
Okay. And the keep walls are stone also?
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, okay.
And you also, in addition to the people in the courtyard, you also observe the about 5 patrols making their circuits of the outer wall.
How many people are in those patrols?
There's 3 people in each group.
Okay. And
Nice.
the armor that they're wearing, you said they're armored of some sort with the crest of the worm that walks?
Yeah, so some of them are in heavy armor, like plate and things like that. Some of them are various chainmails, that kind of each, the their preference. Some of them are wearing like leathers and things like that. The mages, of course, are just kind of wearing the cultist robes. But yeah, the ones in armor do have a tabard similar to the cultist robes in the same blue with a symbol of the worm blocks on the chest.
Any, is there any physical marks on the people's skin or anything of the sort that they have, or is it just all armor that shows their symbols?
From the distance that you're at, you would not be able to determine that.
Okay, fair enough.
The cultists do have their hoods up as well, so
Okay.
that kind of that hinders you from kind of seeing any distinguishing marks on faces or anything. And the peak that you're on is pretty far away, so details like that would be, unless you had like a spyglass or something, would be pretty hard to make out.
Is there any notable characteristic distinction between their heights? So one's obviously a giant, or one's obviously a gnome, or anything like that? Is there anything like race oriented, or is it just kind of mixed?
They all seem to be average humanoid in size.
Okay.
You don't notice any giants or any
Small.
small races either.
Okay.
Now, because of how they're covered, it's kind of hard to determine if they're all humans or if there's some elves.
But they're around the
orcs.
medium size.
Yeah, they're all
Okay.
about medium size. Yeah.
Okay, I'll head back to their group then.
Okay.
There is a lot of them in there. This is looking a lot less manageable than it seems, with just us four. I counted about 30 just from the ones I could see, and I can only see a courtyard.
What about the night raid?
I mean, they're not gonna leave. There's still gonna be 30 people inside in a smaller space. Unless we can lure them out and start picking them off that way, but that would keep them on high alert for a long period of time, and wouldn't be the best bet for a quick assault.
But if we could lure some of them out, it could potentially mean dealing with half than dealing with half.
They wouldn't all come out though.
No,
They
I'd
would
say
send-
kill as many as we can before we make our.
But then they'd be on high alert and expecting us. They all did seem kind of medium-sized, so we could see about trying to lure some away subtly and maybe disguising and getting inside and trying to take it out from within in at least get past like the main front stuff, you know?
We do have an entry into the keep,
Do we know where it is?
yes.
Do you know if it's close to the keep?
From my studies,
It's not right next. So the keep is situated at the back of the redoubt. The culvert that you ran across is it's on the outer wall. Not it's not right next to the gate, but it's kind of on the same face as the gate. So
You'd be a distance away from the keep through
yeah,
that
you would be crossing a
open field.
a significant portion of open ground to be getting to the keep.
All the people you saw were inside,
They were in the courtyard. I don't know how many were inside. I didn't see anything inside the keep. I couldn't
but
see.
in the courtyard of the keep.
About
Nothing
30.
on the outside of the walls.
Not that I could tell.
Okay.
Well, there were
There were
the patrols.
I thought the patrols were on the wall.
Yeah, on the outside of the wall, or on the out.
On the ground or on the wall?
On the wall.
Like so up on top.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
But not outside of the fort.
You didn't see anybody outside of the fort when
Okay.
you were looking.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe we go somewhere else, or maybe
Or-
we.
we can call on Rack City.
Go an extra 10 on our side.
We
Yeah.
shouldn't leave the full fort empty though. All of Mistwash, because something else might inhabit there. Maybe
Yeah.
we could bring a couple of the key headers. Maybe we take Oogie, or maybe we bring Raxidian himself.
Doable.
Or
Jeffrey,
I don't know where Joffrey went.
I think he's dead.
Or we could have some type
He
of
ditched the coin if he's not dead.
Yeah.
we haven't tried him in a while.
Yeah.
there. You guys did something that I saw earlier. There's a big fire boom.
Can definitely do that.
What if we can get them into an area that's enough?
Oh, perfect.
Because then that wouldn't matter how many numbers they are.
That's true.
Spread the love.
It would be spread the love by fire.
I think that's what got.
What do all the cultists want that we can coax them all to go towards?
A big worm that walks. So I can go gather a bunch of worms and we can make a costume out of it. And then from there we can go into the courtyard. They'll all gather up and then we can fireball them.
Trojan worm.
Oh, no.
It'll work.
I mean, I'm open for anything.
I will help in any way I can. I don't know. I mean, otherwise, yeah, we could just storm it.
What can Slaughter all do?
I mean, he can see for me in close range.
Can he?
Spare glasses.
Have you taught him how to do certain things like maybe pick through a rope or move a stick?
Not yet.
Okay.
Still working on it.
Teaching a giant takes up a lot of time.
He can go and find berries for me.
We can make some makeshift catapults, doing the tree branch stuff that we did before, and then we can have the kobolds launch them off to simulate a larger assault and try to intimidate them and cause panic while we sneak in and try to make it to the keep. What we could do actually is we could lure some of them out, get the costumes, and then do that, and then have the costumes donned, and then when the panic's happening, we go inside the keep with the costumes so that way people won't notice us. So that way their intentions are outward when really we're inside.
I could maybe make a distraction, depending on how big that peak. Well, you said the peak was really far away, right?
Yeah.
You can use it to observe things, but as far as like magic or bow shot or it's
I was
not
literally
really
thinking about breaking the peak onto the fort, like just having it fall. But I don't think that'll
that
work
would
out, yeah.
require a lot of work.
Dude,
Like
I'm ready to
proper
work.
math.
All right, yeah. Got a new hammer. I'm good to go. It's opinions. I had split. I'm whatever. If it's gonna work, I mean, but
Also, if you drop the top of a mountain on the redoubt, then it's not really usable as a fortification
we
anymore.
can build it back. Come on.
I'm thinking that if we can make it into the keep, we can have a foothold there to fight off anyone outside the keep as well as people inside the keep. That's what I was thinking.
Is it open right now? Are they actively in and out, or is the door closed?
Did I see the entrance of the keep?
You did. The gate was closed.
So the
They
keep,
gotta open it at some point.
that's what I'm saying. So if we put them on high alert and they think there's an assault coming from outside, then they're going to open up the keep to get reinforcements, in which case we can run inside to get... Whichever.
Wooden door? Is it a drawbridge? Is it a door? Is it what's the?
So the outer wall has
The keep one.
Yeah.
Is it wood we could burn it?
The
Like
keep
that,
had,
building the door.
as far as you could tell, the door was wooden. It looked like it was probably studded with like iron nails or something. But
Okay.
once again, you were pretty far away, so it was hard to
Mhm.
pick out some of those details. But that was your best guess.
Wood takes a while to burn, though,
No doubt.
before it gets weak and brittle.
I like the idea of getting them together.
Let's
Take out as many as we can.
let's just go in at night and figure it out then.
Yeah,
That's
I
a
mean,
good
his-
plan.
Yeah, your
I like
spot.
that
We could go
plan.
in. Yeah. Let's do it. Let's do it.
You could always,
Wing it, boys!
Let's get in there.
There's
Yeah.
too many X factors for us to plan for right now. Although I think studying some tree catapults to launch like boulders and such would probably be a good idea, and have the kobolds ready just in case we need some type of distraction.
You got it.
Do
It's
the
like,
lighting, I'll help you.
Okay, let's get them set up.
Okay, so you send Tink back to the cart to recruit Crude and Klaus?
I'm not.
Or-
Yeah, I'm going back to the cart to rally the kobolds.
Okay, all right.
in the meantime, I'm gonna like flip my coin to Raxidian.
Uh-huh.
Raxidian.
Ah, yes. How can I help you?
What is the strength of your men at the moment?
Well, we haven't really had the opportunity to do very much recruiting since the last time we spoke. So that would be me, Oogie, and the two of my hirelings you guys managed not to kill.
How has traffic been towards Mesquite?
You know, it's been pretty
Or
quiet.
watch.
It's been pretty quiet here. Oogie keeps saying something about a voice he's hearing from the dungeon, but
You haven't moved the door, have you?
no, we left the door alone. You guys were pretty explicit about that. So no, the doors. We left the door alone.
That's good. I don't know if you, Oogie, and your men are in for a battle.
Well, it's been fairly tame here. I suppose we could get something to get the blood pumping.
Froggy.
You guys bringing something over, or what's going on?
Well, the crew and I are on our way to
Don't do this again.
Redmayne's Redoubt. After doing a scouting, we estimate a force of over 30 men,
No,
or
not.
cultists,
Hmm.
within the redoubt. We are planning something at the moment,
Yeah, I've been doing every single
but
chance.
strength in numbers will lead, will tend to our favor.
So you wish us to leave Mistwatch and help you out? Is that what I'm understanding?
Kind of look at Framastrian as I put on one hold.
You cover the coin, so the red.
I'm out to my limit with this. So, I mean, and I like the backup idea, but
Yeah.
your call.
If traffic has been light
I
towards
don't think,
Mistwatch.
yeah, I think it's coming. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think we're okay.
The whispers in the basement are kind of probably.
As long as the door is there.
Okay.
That would bring back, right?
Rhapsody.
Yeah.
Interrupt it right in the middle of it. Your call is important to us.
If you and your boys are in for a thrill, we would appreciate the backup.
All right, I'll get the boys together.
See you in a few,
All right.
half day or day or whatnot.
Yeah, it'd be about half a day for them to get there.
If they're building catapults and whatnot, I think
Yeah.
there's ample enough time. So now I'll tell you, having Rack City and an Oogie and 2 underlings that we did not kill.
Cool.
Hold on.
I also have this dust that can make us temporarily invisible if we need to leave. Just let me know.
Hold on, I got their names in here.
We got 4 bucks and 4 fighting chance.
I just need to light this bitch up. Just get in and start.
Thorod and Gasper.
Thorod and Gasper.
Yes. Are the 2
Casper the
underlings.
Reformed Bandit.
Defending. There you go.
Thorod was the large human with the black beard and 2 axes.
Okay.
And, Gasper is the halfling with the 2 short swords.
Oh, you got stabby things. And
No one fights like Gaspar.
Yeah.
No one fights less Gaspar.
I'm actually interested to see what Oogie does in battle.
No one
He's
takes
probably
anything
gonna just
incredibly thick as this one.
Okay.
Have you identified where we're going in that small part? The hidden entrance?
Yeah, from like my understanding, right? I'm gonna draw on our map that we have of the redoubt or the area of this location's going to
The
be.
gates kind of on this end, the culverts over here, towards that corner.
Okay.
So that it drains downhill.
Whoa.
Uh-oh.
Still alive.
Earthquake.
So
Let me go check the angles.
While you guys are planning and things like that, I am.
yeah.
What
Put the what?
What are you planning to put together? It's actual rocks?
In bees.
I was gonna say I might be allergic. I don't know.
The rocks?
No, definitely the rocks.
Oh, okay.
Bees.
We gotta get in there.
Yeah.
Start tearing them up.
Yeah, I was gonna prepare about a dozen.
If we turn around and go somewhere else, like,
What are you planning to hit? Just inside the walls? Anywhere inside the walls?
Anywhere close.
Close.
This is just to be a distraction, not to do like actual damage.
I see.
Then what we should do is at close to midnight or so, when we see the activity going down, we go into the to the side. Try not to make any type of attention, and try to get into the keep with as minimal attention as possible. And then, if we can, and then once we get into the keep, then we can start purging.
so is that when we're gonna flip to Dagobran and say, make it rain?
That's if we need to. So if we go inside the courtyard and we're being attacked from the keep and the walls, then that's when we make it rain to distract the people on the walls.
So we're not like bringing the stones flying in to like get them to move away from the keep so we can get there?
No, because if it's the middle of the night and we still have the element of surprise and it's not blown, we could probably get decently far. But as soon as the tension's rising, that's when we get the other attention out there. So that way they're also focusing at people outside and not all the attention centered on us. Because we're going to be pretty exposed in the center trying to get to the keep.
So then are we wanting, how far away is the cart from the
Less
the
than
keep?
one. Less than one.
Because we don't want you.
The cart's not going to be close to the catapults.
Oh, okay. So then we have just the kobolds manning the catapults?
And then once they launch it, they run back to the cart.
Okay. I was gonna say if we need to leave some of Raxidian's boys with the kobolds, then we don't need to put anybody out like in danger that can't really defend themselves or get away.
Well, the kobolds are armed.
Yeah.
They have arms.
If we just take Raxidian and Oogie with us into the keep, then we have more men on the outside.
It's going to be hard sneaking Oogie in.
That's true. That's true. Raxidian and his boys, and then Oogie and his boys. This seems reasonable.
I mean, Raxidian and his boy and Oogie and his
Sidian
boy.
was not counted.
Oh, there's
the
only
goblins
two
among
extra?
His
I thought-
forces.
I thought Oogie had 3 goblins.
He does. Rexidian
On his
was
shoulders.
not counting them among his forces.
Oh.
That
because
is
they-
the Oogie.
Okay.
yeah, they go with Oogie.
He is Legion.
Yeah, Oogie is the. You need backup singers.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Yeah. Do you have any of those flavored biscuits?
Sure. 1 hour. Flavored biscuits. It's
That does what?
3 temp HP.
Nice.
I'm sitting at a pretty 66.
Oh,
So close.
I'm at 48.
I know you got. Can I double up the biscuits so I get 69?
I can only make 3, so everyone gets 1.
Okay.
When we are prepped to do this as well, give me the flag and I will slap an aid on you guys for 5 actual HP.
That'll probably be. Does that last a long time?
8 hours.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah, same as the biscuits. So I'm guessing those will happen at the same time.
Slap me, Dad.
Just,
I'm the adopted son, right?
yeah, that's true. Yeah, get in there, son.
Okay.
Oh boy.
So then, nightfall comes. Oogie and and his people show up.
No.
No.
It was about 5 o'clock when you guys got there. It's gonna take Rexidian half a day to get to you guys.
It's 5 in the morning.
5 a.m.
Yeah. If they left right away.
We could leave a little early. We can just tell them the plan over coin, and then we go in as one wave.
Yeah, we'll have Raxidi and Oogie on the outside with his homies,
That could be our fallback strategy.
right?
We dip out of there if they're,
They can
Better
tell
be.
our story when we're dead.
So
Yeah.
we'll do the storm
Look,
at
you
like
could tell
3 a.m. ish.
Hey, if we
3
break
a.m.
if we break the front door to where it can't close, we'll have access. You know what I mean?
But then when we take the keep, it won't.
But we can fix it. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a door. We can fix it. I mean, he breaks doors. We can fix doors.
I can break them for
We're
sure.
taking it for Island Drill anyways. We can f with it later.
Well, Elendril's the ones that lost it anyway, so
Yeah, but
I don't trust them to keep it.
yeah.
Okay, let's 3 a.m.
3 a.m.
3 a.m.
Okay.
3 a.m.
Following you guys.
Take a little nappy, boys.
All right. Is
So
anybody keeping watch?
I will. I'll take watch.
So, go ahead and give me a perception check.
Got it, dude.
I'll take the second watch.
Okay.
That's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay.
Nice.
Filthy.
So, yeah, you know, you're kind of observing the patrols, making sure nothing weird's happening over at the redoubt. Nobody appears to have noticed you. Everything remains relatively quiet, aside from some of the night noises of the various animals and insects in the forest.
Okay.
All right.
When it's my time to shut my eyes for just a second, I'll go. Who was it, Tink?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll go sturdy awake.
Okay. Roll it up.
Be a 9.
A 9. Okay. Well, you do notice something, but unfortunately, it's not until it's a lot closer to the cart than you would like. There's a patrol of about 8 cultists making their way down the road through and through the forest, and they do. Did you guys start a fire?
No.
I figured we were sleeping in the cart.
Okay. So, the fire obviously doesn't catch their attention, but they do notice the shape of the cart kind of through the trees. Thing is massive and kind of hard to hide.
Yep.
So, they
And
will...
Samson.
And Samson, that's true.
He's just behind him.
He takes
I
care of
was
the
on
cultists.
second watch. No. That's how we get to the front door, right there.
Yeah,
Just send him.
Oh, that's the real story. Is you guys have no idea how many ambushes Samson has thwarted for you over.
That's
over
what it is. Yeah.
But yeah, so that is actually one of the things that will alert you to the cultist is the horses becoming restless and kind of whinnying, and then you'll see the shapes of a couple of the cultists coming through the trees towards the cart. So you've got a little bit to do something before they realize that you've seen them.
Okay. I will I'll toss my bag of bones as hard as I can inside the cart to make as much noise inside the cart as possible without shouting.
Okay. Those of you sleeping, go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw.
Nice.
Con. That's a 5.
That's a 5. Okay. You awake?
Hey.
4.
4. Okay. You also awake. How about you there?
19.
19.
Beefy.
Yo.
Dead asleep. Sound asleep.
Seems
All right. Yeah.
bones rattling is a normal thing. to sleep
He's a little
over.
further away from where Tink is. It does But yeah, you two wake up with this.
Crit fail.
Yeah. Hey, this situation's
Sorry.
good, you know.
What do you guys do with that noise? Waking up.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll rush to whoever's on watch, the tank. I mean,
Okay.
I'll go up because, yeah, big noise.
Framastrian's like,
Yeah, if we're both coming out at the same time,
Yeah.
right? I see like Framastrian, and then I look over to. I'm assuming our living quarters are kind of almost like this
in a
vicinity,
cart.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
right there.
so they're on the second floor of the car.
right? So I see Framastrian
Yeah, you would see.
come out,
Yeah, you would see Framastrian.
and I don't see donor
No,
door
yeah,
open.
Yeah, no.
So I look at you, and without like being said, I start like running towards donors, like.
And I'll book out
Yeah.
towards.
Okay.
So I'm going to wake up the guy who can help them.
Are you going to
Okay,
the outside
gotcha.
of the cart, or are you going to a little
Shake
slit
it.
where the driver
Yeah.
sits?
I'm going to where
Yeah,
watches
with,
are usually
with your
taken in the
encouragement,
car.
don't
I don't know
know
where
like,
that would be.
for
I would
deep
probably just go down and look, and
What is
then
happening?
if I see bones,
Unknown.
trace it back to
I need
where
your,
I'm thinking.
on your
yeah.
feet,
Okay.
and then we start trying to make our way to the top.
Okay.
I'll look for Tink if I can find them. I'll be like, what's going on, like quietly. But
Yeah. So I'm gonna be sitting right where the where you steer the cart and stuff like that with a little slit.
okay.
That's where I'll throw the bones or the sack
So
of
you're
bones.
outside. I'm inside.
Yes.
Okay.
So if we make eye contact,
Yeah.
I'm immediately just gonna say, I'm gonna put up 3. I'm gonna point off, and then I'm gonna jump off the cart and
Okay.
start hiding.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Now I roll good. So 29 for stealth.
You feel pretty good. Yeah, especially if it's nighttime. You know.
Wow.
You're pretty sure the cultists hadn't noticed you specifically, so yeah, you kind of. Where are you hiding? Are you like tucking
So-
yourself under the cart? Or?
Yeah, so I'm jumping off and I'm staying low to the ground so I don't silhouette in the night.
Okay.
And then I'm going to, with as much movement as I have, kind of like flank towards the side.
Okay.
So
Gotcha.
whichever way that I see them approaching from, I'm just going to flank around.
Yeah, flick around. Okay. Perfect. I suppose it is time for some menus.
Time for the cart mini. The mini cart.
I love the cart mini. It looks so good.
Right?
The
We get to
immer-
have it on camera.
the immersion.
Immersion.
We're in combat mode right now too.
Yeah.
It's looking at the. This is our first filmed combat of combat.
Unless we lost the audio again.
No, I tested it earlier. We're good. We are good. Oh yeah, we had it, but yeah,
Yeah.
couldn't use that one. I'm gonna hit somewhere with this hammer for sure.
There.
We're off. Right now, you're still.
I'm in. Yeah, just
inside.
yeah, have me chilling. So
All right. And let's see.
I might just do that to mess with them.
Shitty trees.
No, that's beautiful. What are you talking about?
Oh, that's a permanent marker.
You're funny. That's a terrible. That's a shitty bush.
Nothing is
I'll
permanent.
hide behind that boulder.
Nothing's permanent if you try hard enough.
Thanks. All right.
Except days. That stays with you.
I mean, when you die, it's not permanent anymore.
That's true.
This guy was like, my dad had schizophrenia, and doctors treated it. He goes, but the universe cured it. They're like, what do you mean, like cured it? He's like, yeah, I mean, you believe, you know, like, what happened to your dad? He's like, he died. I was like, oh no, yeah. I was like, come on.
Oh, so they're already surrounding.
They are, yeah.
Okay.
They're good to go.
They're ready, yeah. Because the horses alerted, and you kind of saw a couple of the silhouettes, but they noticed enough of the cart to kind of spread out and start. You didn't quite catch them early enough in their patrol.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Go ahead, shot.
The cultists of the limp spears.
Hey, I mean, it's
Always like this.
It's cold.
Okay. And Framastrian, what are you doing when Tink kind of...
He'll hop. I have to alert the others,
Okay.
so I will be posted to give them the message.
Okay, gotcha.
That'll be my.
So, yeah. Stefan and Donar.
Yeah,
Make their way.
immediately I told him, wake up, I need him on his feet, follow me.
Okay.
And heading up towards last place I saw Framastrian go.
Okay, all right.
You gave me a 3, right? So what you held up? Held up 8. Okay. So then when they're coming down, like we got 8. 8 of them outside,
8 what?
and then I'll head out.
And I'll turn back. There's a party outside. Should've brought 16.
So the rocks.
Yeah, I'm gonna like.
Eagle noises.
I'm gonna like step out of Donor's way and let him go first, and I'm gonna take my time getting out of the cart.
I'm rolling this up. I am so ready for the words.
Yeah.
I'm getting it warmed
Yeah.
up.
Well, I suppose should be time for you guys to go ahead and roll initiative.
Yo.
And I roll
And
so
that is
soft.
fitting.
That's
All
a,
right.
that's a fitting.
25 to 20. Nobody. Okay. 20 to 15. Nada. Oh boy. All right.
It's really early in the morning, man.
It's really early. In the
I just fell asleep. Okay.
Okay. Well, the cultists are going first then. 15 to 10.
14.
14. Okay, so that would be Framastrian,
I don't like going first.
Tink,
Oh, don't worry, I'm not.
Soon I'll be able to re-roll initiative.
Tink
There
to
you go.
5.
7.
Okay.
Reliable talent, man.
Would you roll like a 1?
I rolled a 5.
No.
I rolled 6.
Not your dex was high.
Dex.
Okay, so you're going to get out.
I am too.
Wow.
I wrote a 1.
Somebody rolled a 1. See, I knew it.
Get him out of the way now, you know.
Yeah.
There you go. All right. So yeah. So
Dirty.
the cultists will be up first. And they're still not alerted to the fact that you guys have been alerted, so they're going to kind of still cautiously approach while trying to remain hidden. Let's see, that one, just to proximity.
You guys,
Okay.
this
Bill
Jurassic
doesn't
Park
see
3,
Tink.
Yes.
so they're running through the tall grass and just get knocked down.
Yeah,
Mhm.
one by one.
I'm just waiting for my turn.
All right. So yeah, the cultists kind of move around cautiously, trying to get a better view, but remain hidden. So that'll go to Framastrian.
I'm gonna get out of the cart.
All right.
Which way does it go?
Out the back.
This way here?
Is it the side or the back? I thought it was the
Uh,
door.
back
the,
or
yeah,
what's
the door is at the back. Yeah.
Okay, so I'll hop out the back. 5.
Okay.
I will go trees. I will try this area here then.
Okay.
10, 15. I will snag like a loose rock.
Okay.
And I'll cast light on it and just kind of chuck it in this zone.
Okay.
Try to light up that zone.
Definitely. You do that, and it does kind of light up through the trees and stuff. You do have a better view of those 4. So this is an important question. Did you fall asleep in your armor?
For this, yes, because we're prepping to go early morning.
Okay.
So I would have been ready. Yeah. Normally, no, but for this, 100%.
Because of the circumstance, I thought that might be the case.
Yeah. Yeah, no, anytime we're like battle strategizing, I'm going to be in the armor. That's just thinking. So, but
Gotcha.
normal days, when we were traveling here, no armor for sure. So. All right, yeah, and that's my turn. I'm posted up, ready to go.
Okay, all right. Yeah, so you definitely, with the light, you get a pretty good view of those 4. They react on it, and take.
Do I still have perception of those 2?
Yes, you do.
Okay.
Yeah, because you're kind of that's a tree.
Okay.
Those are
Well, I just
Which
wanted to
one's
make sure
boulder?
because it's nighttime. So
none of
50
them are boulders. They're all trees.
You know, the 50 Shades of Grey.
That's
Nighttime.
right, yeah.
The boulders.
So I will.
You're close enough, and they haven't noticed you. They're trying to hide from the cart, not necessarily.
Boulders
from something
conflicted
that's
hitting a young
behind
girl.
it.
The boulders
So,
no longer conflicted.
It'll be easier for you to see them from your position.
Okay. Is there a tree trunk nearby there, or some type of thing that would be reasonably for me to cover behind?
Yes.
Right there? Okay. So I will toss a dagger at the closest one.
Okay.
That's going to be a 18 to hit.
Okay. Yeah. 18 will hit. So yeah, you can pull out one of your daggers.
Yes.
Is it any specific dagger, or just one
No,
of the ones on
One
your
of
bandolier?
my bandoliers.
All right. Yeah. So you just pull one out. sinks right into the cultist's shoulder. And go ahead and roll me some damage.
That's going to be 17 damage on the first one.
17 damage, okay.
And
Yeah.
what's his state?
He is surprised and kind of angry, but definitely kind of looking in your direction, ready to stab something.
Bloodied or no?
No.
Okay. Then I will go ahead and toss the second dagger at him.
Okay.
It's going to be
These cultists have a little more experience and charisma to them than some of the other ones you've run into.
12 to hit.
12 does not hit.
Okay. And then I will go ahead and move back behind the tree.
Okay. Gotcha.
Right there, yeah.
And is that it for your turn?
That is all I can do there.
Gotcha. Okay. Perfect. Donar, you are up, sir.
Popping out the back.
Yeah, so you pop out, you see Framastrian, he's thrown the
See
light rock, and so you do see some cultists over here. They're kind of illuminated through the trees.
We'll do it. Yeah, and then use my bonus action for rage.
Okay.
Oh,
Five. It was 10, 15, 20. I'll get into the light.
Okay.
25, 30. Is he here?
he was right here. So what do you want him? Same with that.
Yeah, sure. You're being so picky about the scratch.
Well, he's like dead nuts in the middle. I don't know what to do.
He was trying to hide, alright? Jeez.
Hiding between the squares.
5,
They
10,
won't
15,
know.
20, 25, 30, 35, 40, and I'll strike this guy in the back.
Okay.
Nice movement.
So you ready,
That would freak me out.
Alright.
Yeah, a barbarian
Brunhilde?
toting a friggin'
Coward's
ran
Bane.
out. No, that's
Brundi's Bane.
Brundi's Bane.
Cocked.
Oh. Okay. That's good.
And
Yeah.
you do note it with Brunhilde having merged with Coward's Bane. It did take on some of the characteristics of Coward's Bane. So the blade is now like massive.
Thicker.
Yeah. And there's kind of the center of it is made out of the same stone with those runes, but it has Brunhilde's kind of steel
Curvature.
edge
Okay.
and the curvature.
Okay.
That's the soul edge.
And some of the ornate work on Brunhilde kind of merged with the more northern decorations of Coward's Bane.
18 to hit.
18 does hit.
Nice.
You come around, you know, the weight's a little different on it, but you're still
Still feeling it.
wielding it well. You know, you're getting used to it, but you get a good whack off right initially.
Good whack off.
Wagging off, boys.
Oh no.
Oh, nice. Wow, that was max roll.
That's a solid
So-
whack off right there.
Yeah.
15, 16.
In the shadow of Albrecht's Peak.
That's 22 damage.
22 damage, okay.
Nice.
He's a smile.
He's my patron.
He's a smile.
Yeah, that was
Alright, yeah.
fucking everything.
Dude,
Nice.
yeah,
Holy
well,
shit.
Yeah, so yeah, you kind of spin Brunhilde around, get him right in the back, and you feel it like sink in. You're pretty sure that there's something in the spine that just like got severed. She like
Why-
cries out in pain, kind of crumples a little bit. He's still alive.
Oh, what kind of
Definitely.
damage is that?
I'm gonna giggle loudly and say cowards in giant.
Oh, okay, all right, yeah,
Google.
nice.
What a spectacle.
Right,
And that is it for me.
that's it. All right.
Last but not least.
Yeah,
I hit
Um,
something, boys.
that was-
You have two attacks or one
I
attack?
do have an attack.
Okay, yeah,
I
I
have
was
an
like,
action.
I thought you
you
attacked
guys
twice.
leveled up. I thought
For
you
some reason, I
okay.
thought that took a bonus action.
Oh, gotcha.
20.
I'll get you back here.
Okay.
Holy man.
27, yeah.
Good God.
No. Whatever.
20 something.
7.
It's a long. We forgot how to fight. Hold on.
Wait a
New character.
minute.
Who it is?
New character.
It's another 13 damage, same boy.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's
Oh.
he's dead. He's dead.
You guys
Did
do
you-
not
I
have
went
it
for
yet.
the exact same
You don't
spot.
have no
The
idea.
exact
so
same.
you-
So I was like, oh, it definitely pulled something there and goes straight for
Yeah,
it.
it
Like
kind
chopping out a
of
tree.
cleaved through part of his side right there. So you kind of come around and spin brutal, and then just go for like completely bisecting it. Like, just collapses in a mess of blood and entrails. And
Good.
And
it's
that
like a
is-
brief call for his mother. All right, yeah, that's he dead as hell. All right,
He did.
certainly a way to make an entrance. All right, Stefan, you
Alright.
are up.
So,
You like exit the cart to the screams of this cultist just being bisected by the angry lizard man.
so I see that Donor and Framastrian have that
Mhm.
section kind of accounted for.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to go 5, 10, 15, 20.
Okay.
With my dark vision, do I see anybody in this vicinity?
Go ahead and give me a perception check because they are.
Like trying to.
Yeah,
like
they're
that.
trying to.
No, probably not. That's a 10.
That's a 10. The only one that you can really spot very well is the one that was previously whacked by Tink because, getting a dagger to the shoulder kind of got him out of. So,
Okay, out of this.
he's still, you kind of see him right as he reels back. He's like, so you have a good indication where he is.
Do I have line of sight from here to him?
Yeah, it's through the trees, so it's a little funky, but you can definitely get an eyeball on him to at least attempt to throw some magic his way.
Okay, so I'm gonna tap the lid of my tome and like open it, and I am going to reach my hand out and cast Chill Touch.
All right.
So 2 hands are gonna come from the ground to try to come around.
Yeah. Awesome. Yeah.
So that is
So there's a bolt of kind of this
Honk,
sickly
honk.
green ethereal energy that coalesces from the pages of your tome and shoots into the ground. You can see it kind of, and then it bursts as the 2 skeletal hands kind of right up around it.
that's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20 definitely hits.
This time
Absolutely.
actually like everything's
go.
gonna hit today.
Nice.
I'm feeling it. Alright,
Good
so
deal.
that is 2d8.
2d8. All right.
Nice.
So that's 5 plus.
Yeah, so he's like reeling back from the dagger, and then he looks down, and there's these 2 ethereal skeletal hands just kind of just starting to grab onto him, and
And that is 9 points of damage.
9 points of damage. All right.
And that's the end of my turn.
Okay, yeah. You kind of hear him yell in surprise as like his hands are kind of clawing at him, like they're trying to drag him into the underworld.
Yes.
All right. So that is going to go to the cultists. Now, would you remind me of the? Is it just damage from chill touch, or is there any
Reduced
extra?
healing.
So if
Reduced healing. Is there something like special if they're undead, right?
on hit, the target takes 1, so it's 2d8
Right.
necrotic,
Right.
and it can't regain hit points until the start of the next turn.
Right.
And then if it's undead, it also has disadvantage on attack rolls.
Right. Okay. That was it. Okay.
Against you.
I knew there was something extra about. Okay. So yeah, reduced healing. Perfect. All right. So with that, yeah, that will go over to the cultists. This guy, kind of seeing that you just absolutely bisected his buddy, is going to yell over to these cultists that we need to grab the scaly one, and so he.
Jimothy has died.
Yeah. He's going to step up and take a swing at you with the scimitar.
Now, can I use my reaction to hit him? Because he moved in front of me?
Is there something special on?
Because it's
Coward's Bane about that?
Just because it's moving out of my range.
I believe that is.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Never
Never mind. Carry on.
Carry on, chariot. Go on, yeah.
It's been a little while.
A little while.
It's been a while.
The last fight was against Slaith.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And he
okay.
wiped us.
I mean, I swung at him like 3 times. But
Okay.
The last fight before that was the circus.
that's right.
That's right. All right. That is going to be a crit.
Don't sound so excited.
Woohoo! No. No, I just have to.
Is he smacking me?
Yeah,
We
ran
need
up
to
and-
grab him.
He ran up and whacked you with his scimitar. For 9 damage. That'll be halved to 5. Because you are raging. And then.
Did you end up slapping us? You didn't slap us.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
No, this is unprepared.
Yeah.
Okay, I got it.
And
You
then,
may have the nugget, because I gave you the nugget yesterday.
Correct.
Nugget.
We got the 310.
Gotcha.
Nugget. Ba-dum-bum. Okay. All right. And then the other 2 are going to take aim at you with crossbows. Let's see.
Correct.
That is. Yep, that is 1 hit with an 18, and then a miss with a 13.
Now with this, I can react with Vayne. Or can I only hit it with Vayne with that weapon? Or can I use the reaction that caused from the weapon to throw a javelin?
Attacks of opportunity. What are you talking
It's
about?
the third one down. It's the
As an
whole,
exception, the attack of opportunity.
you can use your reaction to attack a creature that has attacked you from behind.
Disengage.
Just so I completely understand.
You use your reaction. It either attacked you from behind or used a sneak attack against you.
Oh.
Yeah, you could.
Oops.
You.
I could if it was within melee range.
Yeah, you
It has to
because
be
that
with that weapon
that would
specifically.
require you like instantaneously grabbing a javelin
Gotcha.
and doing that, and just with because that's
Okay.
within 6 seconds.
Totally understand.
Yeah. But yeah, with if if Tink runs
If I
up.
could, I would.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, if like Tink runs up behind you and sneak attacks you, you just
Gotcha.
backhand him. Yeah, but
Gotcha.
yeah. So, and because it says, it doesn't say you have to be wielding, Coward's Bane. If you had a javelin already out, then I would allow
Got
it to
it.
be ranged.
Okay.
Does that?
Yeah, that totally makes sense.
Okay. All right.
Just with a quick weapon.
Okay.
So one
Does
hit.
Yeah, I
Brunhilde
guess-
have the throne property?
Does Brunhilde have the? I hope not.
Heavy thrown, reach, two-handed.
Wait, it does have throne?
Oh, that's not.
And heavy on there.
Forbidden tree.
So that'll be
I
8
could pin
damage
him right
half
up against the tree.
because the other one kind of glances
As
off
you
your
throw 5
scales
feet.
and gets caught in the tree.
It's effective.
So these guys, let's see, you didn't actually hide, right?
No.
You just swooped behind. Yeah.
Correct.
So bomb. Since you are the closer target, he's gonna come at you and give you a poke with his spear. Ba-ba-bum. That. Where are you, Tink? That's gonna be a miss. With
Nice.
a
Nice.
7. Way to hold up your the day, between the kind of having to wade to the imperial hands and then the dagger in his shoulder. He kind of threw off his aim a little bit. He's just,
He's repaying the miss.
yeah, there you go. This guy is gonna come to help his buddy. Gonna make a crossbow attack at you, Tink. And that's gonna miss with a 5 because apparently these guys are just rolling terribly.
He's trying to pixel shot me right there.
Yeah, right. That's probably why he missed. And then these guys. And they can both see Framastrian. Can that guy see?
That's tough. That is tough.
He doesn't have a clear enough shot, so he's gonna go for the dwarf standing out in the open.
I was
That
trying
is
to
me.
like hold up against the card as much as I could.
Okay, so Framastrian, that is going to be
16's the class.
Yeah, so that is going to be 2 hits with
Okay.
a 17 and a 16.
Okay.
Do-do-do-do.
Reduced by my HP.
Reduce my HP. So that is going to be 8 and then 6, so 14 damage.
Okay.
All right, and then that will roll into Framastrian's turn.
Oh! 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm going to try out my new hammer.
Okay.
Give him a swing.
All right.
8 to hit.
8 does not hit.
That'll be my turn.
Yeah, so you go to swing it, and you get kind of caught up in some branches, and it doesn't quite make it happen. All
Not
right.
used to melee.
Tink.
I will go ahead
I
and
figured you'd like the other effect.
bonus
Mhm.
action.
That's great,
disengage.
Okay, disengaging. Gotcha.
5, 10. Then how tall is the tree?
This tree is probably about 25 feet tall.
I will. Where's like a branch? That's about at least 10.
Let's see. Call it 8. Yeah,
About 8.
8 feet up.
I'll go for the next highest.
Okay.
So one that's around 15, 20 feet.
Okay. So you're climbing up to go for that break? Okay. Yeah, absolutely.
So I'll second story work up.
Yeah, with your kobold beefy abilities, you should be able to
And then I will.
scamper up there, scurry up there, but not like your cousin.
Not like my cousin at all, no. And then I will toss, let's see, and I'll toss a wasp nest right here.
Oh gosh. Okay. And I need to
That
have you
is
make a
swarm,
swarm.
it is swarm of insects.
Swarm of
I believe
insects.
that's
I've
the,
got that in here somewhere.
yeah, the monster manual, I think.
Yeah.
Because I tried checking bolos and
Swarm
the
of
spell
rats,
book
swarm of ravens, swarm
of insects.
skippers, swarm of poisonous snakes. There we go. Swarm of insects.
And then wasps.
How far is that?
Wasps.
What's that?
How far is it?
Has
Radius?
a walking speed of 5 feet.
It's its own entity.
No climbing.
Okay.
Okay, so and they just act on your turn, looks like?
They're their own creature.
They're their own creature.
Every turn they have a 50-50 chance of just dispersing.
They're just okay, right.
So call evens or odds, I'm guessing.
Yeah. So I'll just have them go immediately after you in initiative.
Okay, sounds good.
So we'll do that.
It's like after me, I'm in a tree. That's what I heard too.
I mean, you were the one that threw the. No, I just it'll be easier to
Yeah,
have them.
makes sense.
I mean, you threw the nest, it kind of busted, so they're immediately going to attack whatever's next to them if they're able. So, is that going to do it for your turn?
That is action, bonus action, movement.
Okay, perfect. All right, so the swarm of insects is going to go. Go ahead and give me call evens or odds.
Let's go evens.
Evens, okay. All right, the swarm remains.
Nice. An awkward the first time. Just
Damn it!
They're like, man, we just built that. We're out of here. Screw that. Okay, so they're going to, and because they can, they're going to move into that guy's space, and they're going to bite him, which is weird because they're wasps, so they should be stinging him.
They're D&D.
Please be allergic.
Sting 'em.
Please be allergic.
Yes.
Okay, so that is.
They're D&D wasps. They got teeth.
Oh, that hits. All right. Lucky for you, you chose one with leather armor to throw at. 4d4. So you can go ahead and roll me 44 piercing damage for your
Wow.
beasties.
Okay. 4. That's going to be very minimal damage. That's going to be 6.
6 damage. Okay.
Everything was minimal except 1.
So now you've mildly inconvenienced and annoyed one of the cultists. All right, so that'll do it for their turn because they're angry because their home was destroyed. Donar.
Chippity choppity.
I think you bugged him.
Yeah.
24.
Yeah, that does hit.
That was a very
24 does
drawn out.
He's a barbarian. It takes him a second for math.
That's true.
Math's
Hey,
not
he's
my
also
strong
raging. It's very, you know,
Yeah,
personal
that's true.
experience. It's hard to do math when you're raging.
Kind of.
That's a 10.
For 8, 16, 17.
17, alright, yeah. So you, kind of using your momentum from bisecting the last guy, kind of come around, you let the pole kind of slide through your hand so you choke up on it, slash him with the head of it as it kind of sparks out.
Again!
Again!
Maths. It's a 9.
9 does not hit.
No.
Yeah, this one, come back for the second swing and there's a lot less power because the momentum's there and it just skirts off the chainmail. But, I mean, he's still got it pretty good. It is, you know, like a massive kind of gash in his arm. He is bleeding quite a lot. Alright, does that do it for your turn, Donar?
Yes, sir.
Alright. Stefan, you are up.
Meta question, my orb,
Yes.
right? There's no like command to send it up. It's always like spinning around me, or is it?
And as long as you're attuned to it, it should be floating around you. It's the only stipulation is it's a bonus action to activate it after you use an evocation spell.
Okay, cool. I see the one staring. The one that I hit before is
Mhm.
y'all.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes, sir.
I am going to cast Magic Missile level 1.
Okay.
So those are just roll 'em ups.
Yep. Those auto hit.
That's 2 damage for the first one.
Okay.
Again, 2 more for the
Okay.
second. 5 for the third. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 damage so far.
Okay.
And then bonus action.
To activate the orb. Right.
Yep, and that's 4 more.
4 more.
So
Okay.
13
So
points.
13 damage. All right.
Solid.
He is looking very bloody.
I am going to go 5, 10, 15, 20.
Okay.
And kind of like pie this way so my back isn't really exposed.
Okay. Yeah. You kind of
Yeah,
get up against the cart.
yeah.
Gotcha.
And that is the end of my turn.
Into your turn. All right, that's gonna go to the cultists. This one's going to turn and pull a dagger on Framastrian.
Bonus actions have to be used in my turn, right?
I believe so, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Reaction is the one that you can use whenever condition is met.
Let's see, Framastrian. Ooh, he barely messes with 15. Just got kind of pulls the dagger
Still
real
in the
quick. And
fight,
it
boys.
just skirts right across the. You're in chainmail, right? No, you've got the
Breastplate.
breastplate. Yeah, so it just kind of skirts right off the breastplate, kind of leaving some
And I'm
sparks.
feeling warm.
Yeah. There we
Feeling
go.
warm.
Was it me?
It's cold resistance.
Yeah.
Oh,
There you go.
yeah.
Cat?
What that do for him? This guy is going to go after Donar because he is the lean, mean wrecking machine. Okay, that is a raw 16, so that's gonna hit. And that will be. It's gonna be 10 damage after 5. Since you are raging.
Sounds like a critical.
The guy you are in melee combat with is going to swing at you with his scimitar. That's going to hit with an 18. And that is going to be 6 damage half to 3. Oh, the glories of rage. Alright. This guy is going to... I'm going to have him make a wisdom saving throw. He fails, so he's going to spend his turn slapping himself and trying to get the wasps away from him. And moving this way into the tree. This guy is going to move away from the swarm of wasps.
Smart.
And attempt to take a shot at Tink. You are pretty effectively undercover, so we'll see. Okay, yeah, no, that's a raw 5, so that's not gonna hit. This guy is going to tell this one to head back to the redoubt to try to get. He didn't go that far.
I was gonna say I'm all woo. How
No,
far did you get?
he didn't go that far. He just went 30 feet that way. That was a little too hard of a flick. You flick too hard, damn it.
Just this way.
Misty Rush.
Yeah.
60?
Yeah, he'll dash. So.
It's going to be about that far.
No, maybe I was closer than I thought.
Yeah.
Chance I would have noticed this.
Yeah.
If not, I get it.
There's a couple of trees in the way, and you're currently engaged in melee combat with somebody.
He told him, right? How loud
But
did
cowards are the. I'm on it.
You. I mean,
My passive
Don't
perception.
worry about it.
Okay.
Don't worry about
16.
Okay, Nat, I will message you. I see one leaving.
I was gonna mention it too.
say?
I mean,
Southeast.
I get it.
Yeah.
No, I'm totally
Yeah,
understand.
you're kind of. If you were
Pretty far
closer,
off.
yeah,
Yeah.
you're kind of far off. You're in the middle of battle. It wasn't like yelled to him. They were close enough where he's like, just go get help. So it's you would definitely kind of see him like at this point. Right? Like, kind of like he's really far away. So. And then that guy is going to attempt to get over here to take a shot at Tink. And that's a 2. So yeah, no. It just goes like straight into the first branch. It's just
This is the ultimate defensive position
Yeah.
for Tink.
his
Nature's
shoulders.
shield.
He's trying to like brace the crossbow against the shoulder. You threw the dagger in, and he winces a little bit, and it just goes straight into the tree. This man's not having a good day. He's being attacked by ghosts, by small little dragon creatures. It's been a rough night. All right. I think that's all the cultists, so that'll go over to Framastrian.
Just you and me, and I'll melee him.
All right.
Hey.
23 to hit.
That definitely hits.
This dice and this dice. That is 12 damage, 6 of it radiant.
Okay, awesome. And I'll put
As
there.
as hot with the Holy Spirit.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm done.
All right.
That's it for me.
Yeah, for you. All right, that's going to go to Tink.
I am going to shout out Donar's name.
Uh-huh.
One's running!
That came from above. My gods are calling me.
My gods are calling.
When they sense cowardice, I must punish. Yeah, so you are well and truly informed of the cowardice at this point.
Does the
I
guy-
don't know. It is, I suppose, theoretically possible you can
Yeah.
make it over there. Oh gosh.
For the guy below me, is he bloody?
Yes, he is very in rough shape.
Theoretically, I am
Choke down on
absolutely gonna get over there. No doubt about it. Well, somebody stops me.
The last thing he sees is
I mean, I was
fucking
doing
kobold
quick
coming
math.
from the
and I
trees
was
with
like,
daggers, dude.
If you did, because you could.
I got 120.
That's how I would spice that
That's
shit
what-
up.
yeah.
Does a 14 hit?
14 barely hurts.
Okay. A vial's gonna hit him in the face and erupt with fire.
You just like drop a vial of alchemist fire on him. Like,
Mystery liquid.
It's gonna be 10 flame. 10 fire damage.
he hit 3 health left. He's dead.
Ooh,
You
that's
just
a-
hear
that's
him.
a-
You
that's
just,
a
like,
bad way to die.
Pitch a
Oh,
file
that's a
down with his
horrible way to
fire
die.
right into
Freaking
this
melt.
cultist's face.
He chased me into a tree. What am I
Yeah.
supposed to do?
That's such a horrible way.
Oh,
He's
man.
like burning, the hood goes up in flames. Briefly, he kind of looks like Ghost Rider before he collapses and then, sets the base of the tree on fire. So,
5, 10.
He literally did just chase you around a tree.
And I'm going to go up and down the branches, and I'm going to hide
Okay.
among the leaves and the branches.
okay, alright.
It's a 29 stealth.
Dude,
Okay,
holy
yes, I mean,
mackerel.
yeah, especially after the spectacle you made of him. I'm pretty sure anybody who was looking your direction's probably distracted by his screams of agony rather than wherever that kobold got to. Alright.
Jeez.
Is that gonna do it for your turn?
That's it.
Alright,
Good
Donar.
turn. Good turn.
Wait, even the odds bees.
Oh, right, bees. Yeah.
Bees.
My bad.
Going even.
I forgot about that. Going even.
Wasp, right?
Alright.
Wasp, yeah.
That is a 3.
Ah, okay.
So the wasps go with their main target out of the way. You kind of disperse into the night to presumably grumpily begin rebuilding their hive, or plotting their revenge against a certain kobold. But you never know.
There's a lot of us that
Yeah,
they will never find me. I'm 29 in a tree.
the bees may come back to bite you later.
It's a good thing they're wasps.
Yeah, there you go. Well, that's worse because they can sting you multiple times. I'm not
Later
sure how
on,
that works
I'm the
with
wasp
kobold
lord.
bees.
You've
Yeah.
heard
Now
my
you got
guy.
a wasp lord.
Maybe that's why that's effective for kobolds to use as a weapon.
Because it's just
they
like
got the
nothing.
skin.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they got the built-in. Okay.
because bears are like that, right? They
Yeah.
got the thick fur.
If a bear came and started hitting my tree, though, that's a different story.
Roll for bear.
Is it Donar's turn?
It is Donar's turn. He's doing quick math.
Start playing the Nacho Libre song. I am a young.
Oh my god! Wow, I mean that's in range for you, right?
I am a young.
Well, I mean, I won't be able to do anything.
But you're up on it.
That's everything.
Yeah.
That's
Bonus action dash and.
bonus action, dash, and action.
Okay.
Cooking, dude.
And then
You-
procking an op attack from him,
Yeah.
but it's with disadvantage.
Right. Oh right, yeah.
You were the
Which-
bane of cowards,
that's
but a
the
coward
thing.
yourself.
That's crazy.
Dude, I mean, that's the map. I
Well,
mean,
like-
Well, you
like-
dodged a crit.
Woo!
Oh, that's good. Yeah. There's a 20 and then a 4. So
Beautiful.
yeah,
I
you-
can never ask for anything more.
yeah, that's. Yeah. So he goes for it. You just.
See. Justice against cowardice trumps being a coward yourself. It's not cowardice
I agree.
to kill a
Yeah,
coward.
there
I
you go.
agree. Kevin McAllister was not a coward.
Yeah.
He was home alone,
Yeah.
just like a kobold in a tree.
He was home alone too, lost in New York. All right,
And it does it for me.
that does it for you.
Such
All
a
right.
good turn.
That goes to Stefan. You are up, sir.
Stefan.
The magic man.
The Stefanator.
The Stefanator. He's a magic man.
I am going to cast Mind Sliver on this guy, and I need a intelligence 15.
Intelligence 15. It's a fail.
All right.
You
Give him the old.
flip the book to another page and you start doing your whatever components.
Yeah.
Verbal, somatic, material. Yeah, the somatic components over it, and the mind sliver starts kind of forming out of the ether leaking out of the Encyclopedia Apocrypha and forming into a long kind of thin spike that you kind of draw out. Kind of shoot it off right into his temple.
So that's 8 psychic,
8 psychic.
right? And
Okay.
it subtracts 1d4 from its next saving throw
Okay.
before the end of my next turn.
Nice.
Gotcha. Okay, nice.
And that's the end of my turn.
Alright. That will go to the cultists. That one over there is going to keep trying to run.
So that's what.
So yeah, that's gonna trigger Dono.
Why nope?
I mean, he doesn't know that you can do that. He's just trying to get the heck out of there.
Hey.
I mean, how terrifying would it be to run off, you know you're alone, and all of a sudden you just hear a gust of wind, and you turn around and you just see a dude with a fake bird mask and a giant glaive right behind you, just like, I heard you were running.
I would.
Why can't let you do that?
I heard you were running. You seemed lovely. So
21.
Okay, yeah, that hits.
And that will cease his movement as well.
Right. Yeah.
You cannot outrun death.
Oh, God.
I am death, destroyer of cowards.
I am Edgar Allan Poe.
Oh, wait, no, I already did that. 10,
I like to imagine your birds trying to keep up with you, but doesn't have the movement. So it's just like,
it's 18 damage.
18 damage, okay.
Hey,
He was
for
fresh,
one of
that'll
the
put him
tolls.
there. Alright, perfect. Yeah. You definitely got a good whack on him. You kind of went for the leg, so he stops running, and you know, he's definitely severed like a tendon or something important there. He's kind of like limping, trying to limp away. It's rough.
My biscuit.
Alright, and okay. That's going to go to. Oh no, we have more cultists. More cultists.
Yep.
Yeah. I got distracted by Donar committing war crimes.
He brought this fight upon themselves.
You know, there is that, but so Framastrian, you've got two
Some stuff coming.
melee attacks thrown at you. And neither one of those hit.
Oh, nice.
Lucky you.
Disguises.
And
So
that
Here we go.
cultist is going to take a healing potion because Donar did a number on him. Okay.
He's got potions out.
Yeah. You start rifling through their
About
pockets.
to stock up.
Their pockets.
Don't get any ideas. That was my idea first.
Perfect. All right. This one, now that the wasps have gone, is going to 1, 2, 3, 4. There. Not quite going to be able to see Stefan, so he's going to take a pot shot at Framastrian because he can. He's also going to miss Framastrian, who is apparently the luckiest dwarf in existence at the moment.
Yeah.
I was expecting a medium-sized person and shot where it was.
There you go. This guy's going to attempt to shoot Tink because he doesn't want any
He
more.
perceived me?
Oh, right. Fair.
I was gonna say, man, that dude.
He didn't perceive you, but he does know you're in the tree.
Yes.
So, he's going to make this attack roll at disadvantage.
Just blind firing.
Yeah.
Pink falls down with an arrow in his head.
Damn it!
Let's see. Yeah, that is definitely not going to hit. Yeah, he just kind of blindly fires into the last place. He kind of heard some rustling through the trees. He scares a bird. And, yeah, but he fires about 3 feet from where you are.
Okay.
And he's just kind of quivering there. Okay, now we go for the cultist. That goes to Framastrian.
Alright, I'm
Thank you
going
very much.
to hold up my hammer
Okay.
and have like the holy symbol side of it
Mhm.
facing outwards. And I'm going to mutter something in celestial.
Ooh.
And I'm going to cast Word of Radiance. So everyone within 5 feet of me needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, cool. All right.
It's my new cantrip.
Nice. Wisdom saving throw from both.
Constitution saving throw.
Constitution
And
saving
one of
throw.
them's messed up because of his thing.
That
That's
is
right.
correct.
Minus
Yeah,
1d4.
Minus
You want me to roll
1d4.
that or
Yeah, go ahead and roll that.
-1?
-1. Okay, so that makes that one a.
15 is what I'm trying to beat.
Well, they both fail, but that makes one
Oh, you
a 2
do.
instead of a 3.
Okay.
So,
They take 2d6 radiant damage.
2d6 radiant damage. Awesome.
Nice.
10 damage each
10
of them.
damage.
Nice.
Okay, that is actually going to kill the one that was mind clever.
It's like Heavenly Rebuke.
It's a 5-foot privacy square. Let's do it.
Privacy.
That's it for me.
There, perfect. All right.
Cantrip.
Right, no square.
Nice.
Don't touch me.
Yeah.
Good deal.
This is my no square.
That's it. I don't know how
See,
celestial
that's
sounds.
what
but
that's what you need a
that's
bard
what I
that
use
you
it
need
for.
for
It's all-
Sword of Radiance.
Angelic.
I want a bard that just knows all like
It's just
you know,
backwards.
all the
word of
words.
radiance, healing
Oh,
word,
yeah.
power word, kill. I mean, it makes
Yeah, it
sense.
would be cool.
Thematically, you know, I'm pretty sure you could finagle it so a bard. Well, I mean, a lore bard has access to most of those. I don't know if word of radiance is. You probably get it with magic initiate or something. Anyway, all right, that does it for your turn.
That's it for me. I got.
All right,
I think,
Tink.
I think that was good enough.
How healthy is the guy below me?
He has not been accosted yet, so.
He's not gonna like this.
Oh gosh.
Flaming bees!
No, don't give him any more ideas. Doesn't need to be shoving alchemist fire in the middle of a beehive.
Okay, I just wanted to be sure because this does not say I rolled a hit, so this is just a placement thing, right?
Okay.
So since I'm dropping it over his head, it's a clay pot, but
Inside the clay
Is this
pot.
the one full of centipedes or the one?
this is
that's-
rock grubs.
Oh no. Okay. All right. Yeah. That was my initial guess, but I was hoping it was. Okay. Yeah.
Go ahead and
Hold
dex
phone,
saving
it's
throw.
Dex save. Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
hold the phone.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can- yeah, you can stretch it.
What is the DC?
10. So it's
Okay.
very easy.
That is an 18.
Dude,
Okay, so
I should ask
it does
you,
not
I
hit
had
him in the
fucking-
face.
I bought a fucking
I'm sure he's very
miniature
grateful for that.
that does
Yes.
the same thing.
So,
yeah, no, I have two.
will-
He kind of like
It only goes
glances
this far,
off a
though.
branch on the
That's
way
far.
down, and he just
I mean, like, for the
kind of
bigger
steps
ones,
his, shatters like right at his feet.
Oh, yeah,
it might work.
yeah.
Okay.
So is that they're like it affects everything in a 5-foot square? Or
Yes.
what? Okay.
Yes. So they have a movement speed. They exist on the map now.
You're just summoning stuff.
He's a summoner.
I'm going
You
to.
Boys and
His name
girls, this is how you
Catch
do a
him.
budget summoner build.
Catch them all.
And
Rat
will,
grubs, I choose you.
Yeah, it's like a really terrible Pokemon.
Go Grimer, get him.
Yeah.
And I'll hide again. That's
Okay.
going to be a 26.
26. Okay.
Dude, holy yeah.
And they just like do. Are these the ones that do damage like every turn?
If they get in the same space as the person,
Same
yes,
space as the person. Okay.
they will eat your heart. Yes.
Right. Yeah.
It's the
Jeez.
one you got into the hag, huh?
That's the one I tried to get into the head.
Oh,
Yeah. There was someone
They
you got
liked
with
it.
that.
They
They had a
liked it.
miserable time.
They had a
until the
really
rat grubs
miserable
made their
time.
heart. Yeah. Because they were like trying to run away because they didn't know what was going on, and they just got consumed as they were leaving.
Oh yeah, this
Yeah,
thing's
it was-
gnarly.
That was rough. Yeah. Okay. Hey.
Pulled out my rock card.
All right.
You fell for my
that,
trap.
That does it for Tink.
That's it.
Donar.
5.
Hello.
Oh my gosh, that's a 29 to hit.
Yeah, 29 will hit.
I
Yeah,
will hit him then.
that'll hit him and his closest living relative. My goodness.
Hold on. Wait, that is. I'm not gonna.
He
it's
hit
not-
his ancestry.
I'm gonna hit you so hard your ancestors will feel.
Ancestral smite.
Brah. That is.
This smite has been passed down the Armstrong family for generations.
16.
16. Okay.
Jeez, man. Pumping.
That's actually gonna kill him.
Yo.
Here you go.
Take him.
And so you've taken one leg out. You just come around and you just
Five.
straight up like kick out everything, and it just collapses. The right.
Got the swarm of rock grubs.
Right. Okay,
We
there's
have 75 more.
Okay, so even if you missed him directly with the pot, he'd still be in the same spot as the swarm. So
Yes.
he's in trouble.
I was just giving it to you so that you can control him.
Yeah, I got you. Wait, go ahead and roll me.
I'm like,
Okay, well,
just
we'll do this
looking
next
right back at the same dude. I'm like,
Sounds good.
I'm coming back for you. Don't you move.
Hit him directly, so
Yeah.
it'll take a little bit for the crabs to get it. But
His
he's still
head
in
is
their
head.
space.
I brought it back.
So-
Yeah, so it's Donor, Stefan.
Alright, so
Oh
I'm
my
gonna
gosh.
like have my body around. I'm gonna make like
Body
a finger gun at him.
Hold it sideways.
Yeah. And I'm gonna cast firebolt.
Fireball, okay.
So
That's an increase to accuracy.
Exactly, yeah.
Just use his foot.
That's how that works.
that's
Get +2 gangster off of that.
that's a 23 to hit.
23 hits, yeah.
Alright.
Mission passed, much respect.
And that is
Like a star pops above his head.
16.
There's five.
Fire.
What do I do?
16 fire? Okay.
16 fire. Anything he's wearing
That
is flammable.
Is,
Uh-oh.
Lights up.
We already set one person
Yeah.
on fire.
and that's, yeah. Okay. He is very much on fire and not looking happy about it. And that's the one that was attacked by bees, so.
And because this is an evocation cantrip,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
activate
any
bonus
invocation
action,
spell you can do that way.
and that is 5 more points of damage.
Okay, that'll kill him.
Holy smokes!
And then just like as the cherry on top, the orb like pokes out like next to your head. And you're
And it's sideways?
like, yeah, the orb turns sideways.
But it's a circle.
It just like nails him in the center of the forehead, so he just kind of collapses into a pile of burning flesh and
I'm
clumps.
gonna go. Get back behind the cart.
Look at your orb.
Yeah.
All right.
That's
Yeah, that
it.
guy had a terrible. He was attacked by a bunch of wasps, got lit on fire, and then the orb did him a favor. It put him out of his misery.
I told you guys I had no qualms killing cultists.
We are really turning into like a horror movie here. Everyone we fight.
All
Fear
right.
God and these people.
Stefan, that'll go to the cultists.
I've been saving that one for a while.
Yeah.
I haven't
Yeah.
used it at all.
That's good.
Da-da-da. Yeah, with how this has
Trying my new stuff.
gone,
I feel pretty good about that.
Yeah.
this guy's gonna attempt it.
Oh no.
I'm gonna shout as he's running. That won't save you!
He's just looking over his shoulder like a panic, just like. And then this guy who is go ahead and roll me a d4, see how many rock grubs he's in.
I like it when they run.
If I can pick it up. There we go.
One. Okay, so a single rock grub latches onto his foot, and he's also gonna leave because there's a couple of burned corpses, there's bisected people. He's just like. Yeah, these two remaining guys, and that guy's super injured, so yeah, they're not happy with this. This was more than they bargained for when they ran into this.
How injured?
Well, I mean, you already hit him once with the
Okay,
glaive,
he's
so
the one he's the one I touched.
Yeah.
Okay.
That guy's kind of stuck with you, Framastrian. So he's gonna swing at you, and that's gonna be a 14 to hit, which misses. So yeah, the word, what was that? Word of radiance.
Yes.
Yeah, kind of got into his eyes a little bit, so he missed the attack with his dagger. You know, he's trying to get the celestial cobwebs out of his mind, as it were. All right.
So now there's only 22 inside the keep.
To be fair, that was not including
The patrols.
the
Yeah.
patrols on the wall. Framastrian, you are
You're up.
Oh, I'm up.
you're up.
Okay.
Yeah, there's significantly fewer cultists now. So they're,
I,
they're mostly just running for their lives.
I will again hold up my hammer and just face towards him, and he goes, "Your friends are calling you," and I'll cast Toll the Dead. Needs a wisdom saving throw.
Ooh, brutal.
Ooh.
No qualms.
Ow.
Wisdom save 15.
Ooh. Looks like he filled that by.
so.
I filled it by 1.
Oh.
Gosh.
Dong.
What a rough one.
5 necrotic.
What to roll?
5 necrotic. And that
From whom the bell
is-
tolls?
Yeah. Real
The
low.
bell
I rolled a
tolls.
1 and a 4.
He had 4 health left?
Bell tolled.
Oh,
It's
man.
cold.
It
That's-
definitely did toll.
Oh, God, that
Cold-blooded,
what a
bro.
what a way! Yeah, your friends are calling you. The gong sound kind of out of the head of the hammer and just reverberates against him, and the necrotic damage just kind of starts making his flesh kind of slough, and you see like the brief vision of his kind of screaming skeletal face as he collapses into a pile of dust.
Well. And I'll move there and I'm done.
All right,
I like this hammer.
Tink.
I will go ahead and do the 25 down,
Okay.
and then I will dash, so that gives me an extra 35. So I have 5 left, so I'll just do the 5 to make it easy.
Okay.
And then I'll dash, so
Okay.
5, 10, 20, 25, 30.
Okay.
That puts me in range for a net.
Oh.
Oh no. Oh, he was also supposed to take a little bit of damage because he's infested. He took 1 damage from being infested.
I can't remember what the hit modifier on that was. It's dex, right? 'Cause it's thrown.
I believe
That's
so.
accurate for
I don't
sure.
believe I'm proficient with nets, so
I'm-
I'll just.
I don't think you are.
So 15. I don't think there's a proficiency with nets.
15 will hit him. Yeah.
Okay.
He's one of the leather armor boys.
He will be restrained.
Oh goody.
And that was movement, action, bonus action. We're good.
Okay, yeah, and he's restrained, so that can't move.
Did you get the net from the
And
background?
attack rolls.
What's that?
Did you get the net from the background or no?
No.
Okay.
No, I don't think there's a net proficiency or anything.
It might just be housed under either like a weird exotic weapon proficiency or like martial weapons or something.
Something like that. Oh, it might actually be martial weapons, yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure
It's a martial range weapon,
yeah, there you go.
There it
So
is.
yeah, I was gonna say paladins and fighters are probably proficient in it because they have all martial weapon proficiency. Anyway, so that does it for you, Donar.
Is he where he's at right now?
Yeah.
Or is he further?
No, that's the right square.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Is that range? I can't tell.
No.
One more.
Here would be it.
40. That,
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're good.
That's enough then. Oh,
He's 10.
Wait,
He's
hold
10.
on.
He's 10. Yeah.
he's still.
This guy's right there.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because of the book.
No, he was here.
Well,
He's in
then-
range.
Then I'll take 5
Yeah,
back.
because he was right against the
Oh,
book.
gotcha. Okay, I thought he was on the book. My bad.
So I still
But
have-
he
I
was,
still
but
have 5
Donar was right against the book.
5 movement.
Oh. A Brazilian.
Shit. I need to just add these together. 14 to hit.
14 does not hit.
14 does not hit. Then I will swing again.
Reminder: this guy is wearing chainmail.
Okay.
Ooh,
Swing
he's part of
again.
the chain gang.
That is the other thing that I need. Okay, that's a 17 to hit.
17 does hit.
Nice.
Sweet. Um, 17 damage.
Buckets just go.
That'll take him.
Sweet.
Wow.
So your first hit kind of your momentum carries you a little too far, and you stab like right past him. But then you kind of use that to turn around and get him with the backswing, and you get him right across the back, and he just face down in the dirt. All right.
I will do 45 towards him. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. I just fucking lost it completely.
You're right here. Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah. That's
I counted to it and looked away.
Oh gosh.
And that is me.
You guys just see like a blur as Donar's just like.
I think I'm gonna do more speed when I can.
And that was how Donar found Matt. All right. So that goes to Stefan.
Alright, so 1, 2.
And this poor cultist who is going to inevitably die because he doesn't know about rock grubs.
Yeah. So I am going to message Tink.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm going to say keep one alive to get information.
Okay.
Keep one alive for question.
Make sure the big guy knows this. And that's the end of my turn.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, I'm going to like start moving.
Okay. The cultist, because he's restrained by the net, can't move, so he's going to frantically start hacking at the net with his dagger. Pretty sure there's a thing for that.
Yes, there is. It's a 10 AC.
10 AC.
And I think it's 5 hit points.
5 hit points? Okay. Well, let's see if he
Let me
hits.
double check for ya.
He barely hits.
Does his attack have disadvantage if he's restrained?
No. Attacks against him have advantage.
Oh.
You are
5
thinking...
slashing damage is required.
Oh no, you are correct. The creature's attack rolls have disadvantage. You
Cool.
are correct. Yeah, so that was still the low roll. So he still hits. How much?
5 slashing.
5 slashing. Okay, well, the dagger, we'll see. What's your modifier?
Nice
Barely.
stat. Nice.
He barely manages to cut the...
Okay.
He hit it exactly.
Okay.
So he's like, ah! He kind of gets a weak point in it. Your poor dad just has been going through stuff.
It has.
But he does kind of manage to get it off, but that's going to be his entire turn. Also, he takes damage from the rock rub. Ooh!
Oh no.
It's 6 damage.
He ain't living.
Yeah, we need to talk to this boy quick.
He ain't living.
So, yeah, went from minimum damage to maximum damage. I guess the rock rub finally got past the shoe or something. It just got in there. All right, so that's the poor cultist's turn. Framastrian, you're up.
That's dirty.
I'm gonna just make a perception check.
Okay.
And see if I notice anyone around, because that's all I saw were those guys.
Okay, so you're looking for more cultists?
Yeah, and I do have dark vision, but yeah, I'll just kind of take in the surrounding.
Well,
Hey, nat 20. 24 total.
Hey.
Is that the first nat 20 tonight?
well, and you still have your light rock too, right?
I do, yes. Yeah. I have dark vision, but yeah, I still
Right.
have the light in there. But
Um,
yeah, just kind of taking in.
Yeah, you do not see any other cultists in the area.
Okay. Thinking we're clear, I'll just make my way back to. I'll pick up the light rock and then make
Okay.
5 back here. That'll be my turn.
Gotcha. All right, Tink.
I'm going to run up to him.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to, so I'm going to get up to him, get into his face, and I'm going to cower, which is my action, and
Okay.
pretend to be afraid.
Okay.
And I'm going to bonus action, sleight of hand, to put manacles on his hands without him noticing.
Wow.
Okay. All right. You and your sneaky kobold ways.
Help me quick.
Is there any sort of save or anything he makes against you cowering, or what is the?
So the cower is just a kobold feature that if they're within 10 feet of me, it gives advantage to everyone around, but I'm using that as a
Okay,
as
so
a
you're distraction. Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha. All right, yeah. So go ahead and roll the sleight of hand.
52.
The sleight of hand is going to be 6 plus. That's going to be 24.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, he's
Fire
got to
tonight.
pull it off the net. You know, he's dealing with his foot being eaten by a rock grub. He doesn't notice until they're already on. He's, you know, he's kind of thinking it's part of the net, and then it's like,
It's crazy.
It would really be terrifying, like the story that he's doing. He's running through the darkness, a net gets tossed on him, something's eating at him, he cuts it off, he turns around, and there's a kobold just like, "Don't kill me!" And then just manacles go in his hand.
yeah. And you know, mind you, this is all happening at about 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Just gaslit the fuck out of them.
Yeah. This really is a horror movie for these cultists. You guys have just completely turned this around.
I'll start my chainsaw.
And that does it for your turn?
Yeah, and I'll shout out, "Donar, we need fire."
What?
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 You got me.
Next turn.
Next turn.
You're not close enough to ask, unless you're shouting back.
I'll say fire.
Come here.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Like, what did you do to this man?
Stefan said not to kill him, but there's a thing going and tunneling to his heart right now. We need to kill it with fire.
Tunneling. I'll pull out a torch. I'll strike it.
I'm going to
Okay.
inspect his body, just kind of like feel for like any entrance wound of like where a rock grub would be.
Can
It's on his foot.
Can I intimidate him with my action?
Oh,
Or
no.
strike
It'll
him
be
with
an
my
action.
I
to light
cringed
the
on
torch.
that. I can't do that.
Tell me where they are. No.
They're right over
Yeah,
there.
this poor
One
boy-
word is for
yeah,
thank
this
you.
poor guy, he's getting manacled, and then
You're gonna need to hold him down.
suddenly he's being groped by the
He
kobold.
won't get
and
away,
then-
trust me.
and-
No, it's not for that. It's
In
for
that
the fire.
campaign was
Yeah.
probably
Okay.
the worst out of everybody.
Okay.
Really?
No, remember when I fucking popped out the closet and stabbed him?
Oh, that's yeah. I do remember that. Yeah. I was.
I-
I never came up with it.
Maybe
Just
next
that one day.
Does he have
Rush right
spike
over.
still in him for initiative, or is we going
The
I was like,
cultist?
oops.
No, he's
They weren't.
so free action?
yeah.
Okay.
It's, there's pretty much. I mean, you guys pretty much have to restrain.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, he's
That was-
pretty
Can
much
I intimidate
terrified.
him now?
I suppose you can. Yeah, we're out,
Oh,
we're
he
out
was
of
such a
it
fun
here, so
character.
that's fine.
I never felt more uncomfortable playing.
Really?
Yeah.
Than that guy?
So you hold him down. I'll light this torch and we'll kill the grub.
Get down on the floor. I don't want to hold him down. I'm just gonna yell at him.
I mean, when the
Don't-
fire's
don't-
close to his body and scorching him, he's gonna
Wanna
You won't
move.
be able to punch him.
It's not about that. We
He's
need
not
to make
gonna
sure that we
he's
kill
not
the
gonna
worm.
make it. There's no way.
Yeah,
I think
no.
he's gonna make it.
I don't think he's gonna make it.
I'll hold him down.
I think the trauma's gonna get him heart attack.
That's another 6.
Hold him down. I'm going
I'll
to
grab
strike the torch.
Okay.
I'm going
Take
to
the fire,
first
take
off
the-
burn the wound,
Okay. He
Uh,
starts screaming.
and then I'm going to feel for any
And he
lumps
takes
for the
3
rock
fire
grub.
damage.
I'm gonna feel for any lumps on the rock grub.
Okay. You know that scene in the first Mummy movie?
Yes, I know
Yeah.
that's exactly what I
Yeah.
was thinking. of.
Scarab.
Yeah, with the scarabs. Yeah, it's kind of like that crawl. It's you know, up his the shin wouldn't work too well, so it's kind of over on
And
his
the calf.
and making its way up.
Gastric
I am-
anemies.
I am pushing it down on top of it.
Yeah, okay, right. Yeah, he is screaming in a lot of pain.
Yeah. After a couple seconds, I'm gonna lift it off and see
Okay.
if it's still moving.
No, it is not.
Okay. We saved your life. And put it out.
Maybe.
Oh, that's a nat 1. He's in shock.
Do you think I can tie this one to the horse?
Yeah. Or well, not yet. He's still alive, but we can take him back to Stefan.
Okay. I'll lift up Dom over his shoulder.
Yeah, he's
and move
not
back
gonna
to the car.
offer a whole lot of resistance. He's.
You're over by that tree,
Yeah.
Stefan Hong. I'm gonna like examine the area. Are any of the rock grips still on the ground, or have they dispersed in some way?
Let's see.
That's a good call.
It's just a pile of ash. Puzzle.
They are gone.
Okay.
They've kind of burrowed into the ground,
Okay.
leaving kind of like a rust-colored stain behind.
Okay.
Go for it, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, so we'll pick it up next time with the interrogation
Wow.
of the poor cultist, I suppose.
We did pretty good there.
But did he die though?
Not yet.
Did he die though?
I'm pretty sure he's wishing he was dead.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh.
We've now recruited Kareth. The cultist Kareth.
Scared.
Penicillin. Alright.
That was
Good session, guys.
As always, good to be back. Good to be
Yeah.
back.
That was a good one.
That was good.
That was certainly a little bit of a roller coaster.
That was quite
Yeah.
a roller coaster. Quite a coaster to rollers.